Ripple's plans are moving faster and faster, and I know you guys can see it. Bearable guy 123. But something very odd is taking place as we speak. Why? This is what we were probably waiting for. From Whale Chart, $78 billion exits United States banking system in 1 week. Wait, what? That's a crazy amount of money, guys, right? So what's happening here? People are saying Fed now, banks will fail in the near future, right? This is the narrative for the banking system to collapse. What happened in March 2023? Banks were starting to collapse, right? No worries. It still functions, the functions still work. The exact reason why banks will offer crypto custody and investments to avoid losing money on their balance sheets. Trust me, it's coming. Maybe as soon as next year. Or maybe as soon as end of the year, right? End of the year. Now, they actually, I don't know why people still hate or still are in the boat of banks hate cryptocurrencies, because they don't, right? They literally don't. They actually want crypto to succeed, guys, right? Who even created cryptocurrencies in the first place? Let's think about it here, right? And the source comes from here because United States banking system in 1 week as JP Morgan CEO issues alerts on deposit flight, right? Wow. So isn't this something? So isn't this odd, right? That money is moving away from the banking system, as you guys can see. According to the Fed, $742 billion in deposits has left the banking system in the last year, right? And especially, what about this year, right? A lot of people are moving money out because of what happened with certain banks in America, guys, right? So, and JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon just issued a warning to shareholders on the banking sector's need to keep up with demands for higher rates and avoid further deposit flight. Exactly. So, this is why the Fed will pause here soon, guys, right? They have to. They literally have to. Check this out. The narrative just keeps accelerating because breaking United States banks are increasingly closing customers' accounts and freezing withdrawals without warning. According to a new report, guys, this is the craziest thing in my life, right? What's even happening? Right? People don't even know the reasons. People are saying welcome to centralized finance, right? The traditional financial system is definitely centralized. It's time to break free and possibly invest in these certain cryptocurrencies. But people got tricked, guys, right? Most definitely, because they actually want cryptocurrencies to succeed. So a growing number of people say they're abruptly losing access to both their checking and savings account, right? If you go down here, quote, Bank of America told me it was shut down. They refused to give me an explanation. They told me I would get my money after it was resolved. Issues happening within the banking sector. Isn't that odd? Right? Over concerns of suspicious behavior. So if it's already this bad right now, imagine when what happens. CBDCs. It's another one of those situations where you just, how do you deal with this massive bank? This massive power that you have no control over, right? And he was so shocked that this is actually relatively common. Again, this will connect to this right here, guys. It's moving. The new world is definitely upon us because United States Congressman Warren Davidson calls to ban and criminalize central bank digital currency. Wow, right? So this is the craziest plot I have seen, guys. Right? You guys see certain congressmen love CBDCs, right? They all do actually, and certain politicians hate CBDCs. Do you guys now see the duality that they're playing, right? With this scene in front of our damn face. They always do this, guys, right? There was always two sides of the story, and everyone in the comments were like, congratulations, this is beautiful, right? At the same time, what do we see right here, though? So will they truly ban the CBDCs? Most definitely not, guys, right? That's their end goal. Obviously, duh. This is why cryptocurrencies were created in the first place. Blockchain was literally created to further push this narrative in front of our damn face, right? And by the way, everyone who's cheering or hate or who hate CBDCs, you'll actually cry out for the CBDC when there's a collapse or crisis in front of your damn face. You're going to switch sides like nothing happened. United States Congressman Warren Davidson has been quite vocal in the cryptocurrency realm. He had earlier introduced legislation to fire SEC Chair Gary Gensler in April. Wow. So this guy's for the we the people, right? Interesting. Or maybe they told him to be this way, to play this act. Davidson's tweet came in response to a tweet from Coinbase's chief legal officer Paul Grewal. Grewal's tweet discussed SEC Chair Gensler's intention to reevaluate the proposed redefinition of an exchange. The NASA's representative also mentioned that former SEC chairs are eligible. He states that the legislation aims to address a long series of perceived abuses. Now, in one of his recent tweets, Davidson has called for the ban of central bank digital currencies, as you guys can see. Warren Davidson asks Congress to criminalize efforts to design CBDC. I mean, is he really going to make a change is a real question. No. Who gets the last call here? I mean, the people do, obviously, because everything relies on the people, right? But the people are under some type of spell or an illusion, right? So the people will go along with whatever these certain politicians do say. And the people are going to be in a vulnerable state if a crisis hits, such as a blackout or a cyber attack running loose, right? That thing that happened back in 2020, miraculously, everything collapses, right? People will ask for the governments around the world, we need something, help us please, right? What's happening? The world is collapsing, introduce something new, and they got you. The NASA's representative mentioned in one of his recent tweets that the Federal Reserve is building the financial equivalent of the Death Star. Additionally, he stressed the fact that a CBDC corrupts money into a tool for... Oh wow, right. We told you guys, the future world will be probably centralized, but at the same time, utopian because decentralized in nature. If we check this out, right, he's talking about the Federal Reserve here. Oh, you guys want to talk about the Federal Reserve because FedNow already went live. When they discuss it on TV, it's already too late. Remember that. CNBC, FedNow is live, right? They talk about FedNow here. But this was a huge domino to fall for what to come in place next, guys. Central bank digital currency, right? They want the people to what? They want the people to they want the people to what's it called? I just forgot what I was about to say. They want the people to be programmed in a certain way that money can now be received faster and quickly and efficiently than before. And this was the big first domino to fall. Next up, CBDCs, which then they will introduce XRP and certain other cryptocurrencies into the new financial system. Now, we go down here. The Federal Reserve is building the financial equivalent of the Death Star. Central bank digital currency corrupts money into a tool, right? Congress must swiftly ban, then criminalize any effort to design, build, develop, test, or establish a CBDC. Wow. Oh wow, they're even hiring people, as you guys can see. Crypto architect, central bank digital currency, pay $134,900 a year. Full-time job as well. Now do you guys see that all this is only to accelerate and further push the subliminal messages to the people that this is incoming next. Oh wow! This job posting is literally from the Federal Reserve Bank of San Francisco, guys. Right? This is where the world's heads. Wow, we basically just got confirmed. This is the funniest thing of my life. A digital currency would give the government the ability to control what you can spend and where, right? Which is why most oppose it. As you guys can see, I mean, they even got what? They even got expiries, right? The digital yuan got an expiry, guys, right? Where your money literally expires if you don't use it in a certain amount of time. So they're going to prop up the economy through you. They already do, but this time they actually print, right? But next time it's going to be through you. It's the craziest thing. Some banks have gone cashless in Australia. It's starting, don't you see? What? Is it already too late, guys? I think it is because central bank cryptocurrencies went live, right? They already got created. If cryptocurrencies weren't here, then it wouldn't have been too late. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Let me know down below.
So not being able to get cash from bank.
I just think it's crazy. Like, it's our money, and we still need and want to be able to use cash. You know, what right has the bank got to tell that we can only transact the way they want to transact? It's all about just skimming off fees. They want everyone doing their costs, so they get that little bit off each fee, and it goes to their billions of profit every year.
I can see why it's also happening, because from a tracking perspective, you want to have a cashless society, track where people are spending their money so we can evade taxes. So there's good people who are evading taxes can be caught.
Do you think it will affect you personally?
Not really, because I'm not really trying to evade taxes, but I know a lot of people who will be affected.
It would be inconvenient if you needed to pay for something with cash. Maybe it would affect older people, or like, it wouldn't affect me too much, I would say, because I use my card for everything. Just inconvenience though.
I think more for like people coming from overseas would be annoying for them. I think.
Do you think that would change where you bank?
No, I don't think so. So it's quite a large bank, so I think people will still continue. It might make things inconvenient, but I think people will still continue to bank with
And do you think
CBA.
it will affect you?
No, not personally. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't really use that much cash out. Sometimes I do, but not too much, so should be alright.
Do you guys now see? If you guys have made it this far in this video, type in, comment down below something about CBDCs or I love XRP. I don't know, guys, but about to expose the world right now. It doesn't affect me, quote unquote, it doesn't affect me so much. You know why? Because their whole plan, their end goal was to pull out the CBDC card. First things first, obviously 20, 30, 50, 100 years ago, they were just going to pull out a CBDC because the infrastructure wasn't ready. So what they had to do was, cash was into play, then slowly introduce stocks, right? Get things digital, then cards, credit cards, right? Then Apple Pay, Cash App, PayPal, these certain other services. Now look, this is this is the funniest thing. They go slowly, then gradually, then instantly, right? Expose the world's bank chooses 3 cryptos.
What banks that we know of that do cross-border payments, hell, wholesale on top of that, instant settlement. This article is very interesting right here. They start talking about a unified ledger. That means what crypto do you know, XRP, XLM, XDC, what crypto do you know besides...
You guys see, right? So certain coins will be integrated into the new financial system, and we're not going anywhere because Ripple literally states the benefits of introducing digital currencies globally, including fostering innovation, such things. We're in the right hands, guys, right?
Digital money will help to increase access to financial services for under and unbanked populations, and also encourage, or I should say, enhance direct person-to-person payments. We think that the initiatives will help to enhance existing payment infrastructures. Digital currencies can help increase the speed and efficiency of payments. We think that the initiatives generally will help to foster innovation. So using digital features like smart contracts and programmable money will be the basis of new financial services. We also think there's an opportunity for digital currencies to help reduce energy use and environmental resources by presumably phasing out the printing of paper money and the minting of coins. So we think that there are we see a lot of different threads being fostered by the development of digital currencies. At the same time, we recognize that central banks are really grappling with how to encourage these while also maintaining financial stability and control of their monetary systems. And this comes back to, as different countries work on different initiatives, ensuring that we're not building walled gardens, that there's interoperability between currencies, that currencies can flow freely between countries and do so in a way that allows, that maintains financial stability will really be, at the heart of the challenge ahead for all countries considering CBDCs.
It's the funniest thing of my life. Ripple's literally a part of it all. XRP is, I mean, if you can't see it by now, we're too early, that's why. By the time you see it on TV, everywhere else, in the new financial system, then you're too late. Which one would you rather be? Too late or too early? Or just right in time, right on time? Think about it. Maybe we're just right on time. Not financial advice, but anyways. But anyways, that's Sophia's amazingness. See ya. There we go. Not financial advice, not financial advice. There we go. Not financial advice.